yourself how to pay attention completely to people. Like, you have to really read them. You have to really listen and get to know them and kind of read their body language. Get to know people on like a basis more than what they think they're showing you.
Sorry.
Right?
You said body language and I had to do like, oh, my body language. Yeah, go on.
So, and when I got to do this, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was kind of let down and kind of super disappointed. Like, you kind of wanted, it just, sometimes you don't really want to see those sides. You kind of like the image that you had in your head, as unhealthy as whatever as it could be, but sometimes it ruins it for you. And then you're left like, well,
yeah.
It's hard. It's just hard because you know. So it's sometimes I wouldn't want to know. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't want to know. I don't.
You
like,
can't.
I don't even like knowing. That's why I don't like going through people's cell phones and stuff. Girls are all crazy. They go through. Like, I'd rather not. I'd rather not know. Like, if a boyfriend's gonna cheat on me, at least do it with like a woman from another town. She better be hotter than me, because I don't understand why guys cheat with uglier girls. And like,
usually butt
and
stuff.
please, I don't want to know about it. I don't want. Yeah, probably. Because cocaine and moonshine can get pricey. So you might as well do it with somebody that's willing to do it.
It's not even that. You know what? No, you have a huge point here, and I want to make sure it's being made, is that ultimately, if someone's going to cheat, let them go. Honest, like that. I cannot stress that enough. If someone is with you and you worry about them cheating, just get out. Nope.
And make sure it's not you, though, from other relationships and stuff, because sometimes
that's
it's
possible.
hard
True.
to, like,
that's absolutely possible.
You know,
but you can't.
You don't want to assume that somebody's cheating on you. You want to assume that, like, you know, that you're good enough for them.
But it's not even
that they don't need to.
It's not even that. This goes to, honestly. I might even title this entire episode just motivation, because it's really important stuff that we're talking about, in my opinion. And well, I'm in charge of what gets edited. So so, but like, this is the thing: is knowing you have value. We've talked about it before. Is just being able to perceive the value you bring to the table is a huge importance just to your natural existence. That's what I'm going to call it. It's just your being in the universe requires a certain amount of self-awareness. And we had discussed, actually like a month ago when we first started, how surprising it was that the whole conversation we were having around things was that it was people were worried about their next paycheck, where it was coming from, and that they were one paycheck away from losing their homes. Okay? Now, that being said, what we really saw, what actually transpired, was people were 3 weeks of being quarantined into losing their fucking minds. 3 weeks. It took 3 weeks, and we saw domestic disturbances, abuse, suicides, drug use to the point of overdose. All these things that are directly linked to mental health issues. Okay, 100%. Those are all linked to mental health. All of those skyrocketed. And we're not talking about people, oh, well, they were homeless and they do drugs. No. That wasn't them. Just regular fucking people.
Your friend Penny down the street.
Yeah, who you found out is fucking into smack up to her eyeballs, and just because she can't function anymore. Yeah, you know what, guys? We have a huge fucking issue going on right now, and no one is talking about it, and I think it's a huge thing that we have to talk about, because this is what's happening, is we're losing complete control of every aspect of our existence, and it's brutal, and it's terrifying, and a lot of the times we're feeling like we just do not have our hands on the steering wheel, period. And a lot of the times we're being told it's because of this reason, and the media jumps in and says, no, it's this reason, and this is where it's happening. There was somebody, it was a governor in the south of the United States, one of the southern states, that said that they want to abolish history classes in schools because they promote white privilege and racism. And now watch this. Guess what? He's not wrong. The history books that are used in certain schools promote white privilege and racism. But think about what he said, was instead of actually putting in stricter or changing the way things are taught and what's being taught and how we can actually help people grow, he said, you know what? We just don't need history anymore. What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck does it even mean?
How about that will show us our growth, though? Wouldn't that show people the growth?
You know what?
Like, if they see that in history and see how ways were, they can see, wow, look at the growth. Look at how far we've come. Women, how about, everybody keeps saying race. What about women? And, like, I am not a feminist at all. I'm very grateful that we have Nice and Easy and Spanx and CoverGirl, and I'm cool with it. Like, you know, but women in general, we don't have that much privilege. Like, we're not privileged. I don't, like, you know, in general, we could just started voting. In general, we just started we're slaves still. Like, okay, I'm not making that reference. But we're like, I'm just saying, like, it's just women are still trying to fight the battle of equality.
Hugely.
And now we're trying to break it off into huge extra pieces. It's like everybody just wants to fight a fight in order to be heard, but just be. Why can't we just live? Why does everything have to be so controversial? Everything has to be so questioned. It starts off questioning religion. It starts off questioning your creation. It starts off questioning where'd you come from. Some things in life aren't meant to fucking question. They're just meant to live. And living is not spending all your time in doubt.
Yeah. Listen, and you know what? And that's a great point. And actually, it brings us to that normal time that we do the motivation. So I'm going to do that.